Yeah, hi. I'm just thinking, 30 years ago, who would have thought that an immigrant from Australia could do more damage to the institutions of this country than any enemy this country has ever faced? When it comes down to Trumpian disinformation, the doors were really flung open for it back during the Reagan years when they threw the fairness doctrine overboard. This opened up a vast market for demagogues like Rush Limbaugh and the
he went on the air the
right-wing
year after that. Yep.
Right. The electronic snake oil and fake adulterated products being sold as news and information. Let's face it, we're very protective of the First and Second Amendments, so much so that we've allowed ourselves to lose total sanity in our eagerness to protect them. But the truth and information are the most precious commodities there are. Not even a single-celled organism can survive without access to accurate and reliable information. Now, I'm not saying we should outlaw free speech, but if any organization is going to claim it's a reliable source of news, the word news needs to be regulated in the same way that food, drugs, and other products sold on the open market are regulated.
I agree with you, Paul. I completely agree. The news implies a specific meaning, and you should not. Which is why I don't call my program a news program. This is an opinion piece program. I'll just tell you right up front. But if you're going to put the word news in the name of your program or in the name of your company, you damn well better be doing news rather than opinion.
Well, we need to make them register themselves. If they're going to market their product as news, and if they market adulterated, defective, and fraudulent products under that label, the purveyors of it need to be charged, prosecuted, and jailed, not fined, but fined and jailed.
No. Now, let me give you the flip side of this argument, Paul. I get your argument. I completely get it. So what happens when Donald Trump becomes president and decides that what NBC News is doing isn't news because they don't say what Donald Trump says, and Donald Trump has defined what is true and what isn't true? The alternative.
Well, that's a different situation.
Well, I get it, but that's why you don't put things into law. This is the same argument for why I'm opposed to psychiatric testing for political candidates. The alternative is exactly what's happening right now, which is our court system. That Fox News is being sued repeatedly by multiple parties for telling lies. And, bring it on. I mean, more and more, that I think is a good thing. I think our libel and slander laws are protective of our democracy at a certain level.
Well, I'll say in a sane world, Rupert Murdoch wouldn't be retiring in grace and luxury and allowed to turn over his lies and propaganda machine to his kids any more than Ariana Felix or El Chapo should be allowed to do that. Murdoch and the Fox News liars are worse than drug dealers, in my opinion. There's certainly been no drug dealer or any crime gang that has been able to come as close to overthrowing the U.S. government as the criminal Trump and his mega lynch mob did on January 6, 2001, simply by using the right-wing echo chamber of lies and disinformation as a platform for organizing that effort.
Yeah, I totally get it, Paul. Thank you very much. Your eloquence is extraordinary.